Hi, I'm Al Cameron with the Stamps Insider on CalgaryHerald.com. Not much more needs to be said after what we saw Monday afternoon. The Calgary Stampeders were thoroughly outclassed 37-16 in the Labor Day Classic here at McMahon Stadium. They have to be better for the rematch Friday night at Commonwealth Stadium. Where does it start? I think it starts in the secondary of this game. Again, Ricky Ray, the Eskimos quarterback, was brilliant. He simply dissected that secondary. Something like 350 yards after 450-yard performance in Week 2 back at Commonwealth Stadium. I think the Stampeders are going to be making some changes this week, not the least of which is the fact that it appears Dave Dickinson will not be playing. He was hurt in that game on Monday afternoon.
Well, what occurred during the game, he came off to the sideline and said he was feeling a little woozy. And at that point in the game, I decided to take him out. A number of players have an instrument in their helmets to measure the impact of the hits, and we evaluated the next morning. The type of hits weren't one that should cause a reaction like that, so we thought that further evaluation would be needed, so we decided to put him on 9-game and evaluate the situation. It'll be re-evaluated once the 9-game is over.
It's going to be tough because it didn't look like there was any real jaw-dropping shots, but football, I guess, isn't it?
Well, that's the concern, because it wasn't a high-impact hit. During training camp and during the preseason games, he took a lot more hits with higher impact than he did. Right now, our best interest is in Dave's corner, and we hope that things work out for him.
John, during the game after the hit, did he come over and say, "Coach, it's struggling," or anything like that?
Not to me personally. He went and talked to George, okay, and the word got to me through George and Pat Clayton, and that's when we decided to do what we did.
And by extension then, we see Ben Sankey one more time back. I guess he's here and he knows what's going on anyway.
We're very fortunate he was available. You know how well Ben played in preseason, and he had a pulled hamstring in that last preseason game that allowed him to stay around a couple of weeks more to heal before we were able to release him. And I'm sure that if and when he gets on the field, all the previous experience he's had with this football team will be a benefit.
Ben Sankey has been signed, and he'll be dressing for the Stampeders probably as the number 3 quarterback behind Barrett Neely. I think this is a crucial game for the Stampeders. They have to respond after what happened here at McMahon Stadium on Monday afternoon. They can't afford to fall behind 4 points behind the Edmonton Eskimos, considering the Eskimos now have the tiebreaker advantage in the West Division. This is a crucial win. As far as must-wins goes, this is as big as it gets for the Calgary Stampeders. They have to come out better Friday night at Commonwealth Stadium. That's the Stampeder Insider on CalgaryHerald.com. I'm Al Cameron.